I've always loved camping alone, the solitude of the wilderness, the sense of disconnect from the chaos of daily life. Last summer, I decided to spend a weekend in the remote woods of northern Minnesota, a place I had visited several times before. Little did I know, this trip would be different. The first day was perfect. I hiked deeper into the forest than usual, finding a secluded spot by a small, serene lake. The evening was peaceful, the sounds of nature providing a soothing backdrop as I set up my tent and prepared dinner over a crackling fire. As night fell, the forest seemed to come alive. The usual sounds of nocturnal creatures echoed around me, but there was something else, something unsettling. A faint, almost imperceptible rustling that seemed to circle my campsite. I told myself it was just my imagination, a trick of the mind amplified by the isolation. I crawled into my tent and tried to sleep, but the unease gnawed at me. Around midnight, I heard it clearly, a low, guttural growl. My heart skipped a beat, and I sat up, straining to hear. The growl came again, closer this time, followed by the unmistakable sound of heavy footsteps. I grabbed my flashlight and unzipped the tent, shining the beam into the darkness. The light cut through the trees, revealing nothing but shadows. I stepped out, knife in hand, and called out, "Who's there?" My voice trembled, betraying my fear. The growl came again, louder, more menacing. I turned the flashlight in the direction of the sound and froze. Standing at the edge of the clearing was a creature I couldn't comprehend. It was tall, at least 7 feet, with matted fur and eyes that glowed a sickening yellow. Its mouth was a maw of sharp, glistening teeth, and its claws were long and curved. I backed away slowly, every instinct screaming at me to run, but my legs felt like lead. The creature took a step forward, and I could see its muscles ripple under its fur. I stumbled, falling backward, my flashlight rolling away, casting erratic beams of light across the trees. In the chaotic light, I saw the creature hesitate, its eyes locked onto mine. Then, it let out a deafening roar and charged. I scrambled to my feet and bolted towards the lake, hoping the water would deter it. I could hear it crashing through the underbrush behind me, its breath hot on my neck. Reaching the water's edge, I plunged in, the cold shock jolting me. I swam frantically, every stroke fueled by sheer terror. When I finally dared to look back, I saw the creature standing on the shore, watching me with those terrible eyes. It didn't follow me into the water, but its presence was a looming threat. I spent the rest of the night clinging to a rock in the middle of the lake, shivering and wet, my eyes never leaving the shore. As dawn broke, the creature was gone, leaving behind only trampled undergrowth and deep claw marks in the ground. I made my way back to camp, packed up hastily and left without looking back. I never reported what I saw, fearing no one would believe me. But I know what I encountered was real. It wasn't an animal or a figment of my imagination. It was something unknown, something that defied explanation. I haven't been camping since. The woods no longer seem like a place of peace and solitude. They're a place of lurking terror, where unknown creatures roam, waiting for their next encounter.